welcome to Dream Vacations. Yeah, I'm Siren. I'm so happy to be helping you guys today. Are you guys looking for a timeshare opportunity? You are? Okay, great, because we have so many good ones here. This is the biggest, latest, and greatest new innovation. This is what's next for the vacation industry, for the travel industry, okay? So first, just let me know, what type of property would you be looking for? What type of vacations do you like to go on? Mountain, beach, snow resort, ski resort? What type of vibe are you in? Beach. Okay, let me just start with that then. Beach. Okay, and are you guys looking for like a house, a condo, an apartment, more of a home? Okay. Well, to be honest with you, we can do anything you want here, and I don't even mean that as a joke. Like, we actually can. Just tell me something you want and we can make it happen here. Okay, so it takes probably about, a month or so if you want to do something custom, but we can get it done. Yeah, only a month, I know, so quick, right? Right. So just let me know what you're looking for. Are you looking for more of a tropical look, kind of a beach house look? Are you looking for more of like an East Coast, Northeast, summer, Hamptons, Cape Cod? Or are you more to like tropical, Hawaii, or maybe more Florida, Miami? What type of vibe do you want? Okay, so maybe more like on the tropical side. Tropical. Okay, so kind of like a tropical oasis vibe. Yes, we can do that. So if you're going for more of like the spa vibe, do you want like an in-home spa? Well, actually, in-home spas, big huge pools, and basically a movie theater, anything you can think of. People even do like ice cream parlors in their house. Any of that stuff is doable here for an affordable price, okay? So for the package that you're looking at, the custom package, it's only going to be around, I don't know, $20,000 a year. Yeah, but that is very cheap for everything you can get. I mean, your house can be as big as you want. It can be, it can really do anything. It can be floating if you'd like it to. Of course it can. Yeah, we can do that. Here, we can do it. So it can be floating. It can be as big as you want. Really, anything you want, we can make happen. So just let me know. Yeah, of course. How many bedrooms? How many bathrooms? That type of thing. Yeah, I know it's really innovative what we're doing here. I think soon all companies are going to be following suit, to be honest with you. And really, where is the location that you're thinking? If there's not a real place, we can kind of combine two places for it to kind of make it your own private island if you want. Oh yeah, that's easy. It's still only going to be $20,000 because it's a custom package. Goes up to $20,000. That's the cap. So really, you're getting such a great deal because you can make it your own island if you want. We can even put a little like garage with some cars in there for you if you want. Yeah, what kind of cars do you like? Yeah, we could put one of those in the garage. Look at that. Let's just do the island. Why not? Do you want a pool? Like a pool with a hot tub, maybe a fire pit, outdoor bar and kitchen? Let's do it. Now, some people are extremely specific in the custom package. They like to pick out everything, the color scheme, pretty much everything, down to the tiles. Are you picky, or do you want to kind of go from one of our pre-selected packages? We kind of have these pre-selected packages. So if you just focus your attention on the monitor on the side right over here, you see it? Yeah. So that's going to show you our 6 most common design packages. And if you like one of those, you could choose that. That's a lot more laid out for you, or you can go in depth and pick everything yourself, which some people do like, and that's totally fine. It might take an extra month, 2 months to get your work done, but it still can be done in a fast time frame, of course. Oh yeah, of course. So I'll just show you our 6 packages. If you like those, you can choose those, but if you want to end up going ahead and choosing your own custom package, we will send that to you, and there's a whole bunch of different options that you have, okay? So our first package here, it's just our Oasis package. This one, as you can see, it's very neutral color scheme. It's focused kind of a little more on warmth and comfort. There are a lot of candles, a lot of different, simple things like that. Maybe some plants, nothing too over the top, okay? That's our first option. Option number 2 is our glam tropical. So here we have a lot of pearlescent features, that glam effect. We have some sparkly aspects to things, a little bit more bright and bold, okay? Yeah. Then number 3, we have our fruity tropical package. So this one is kind of bright and fun, a lot of good smells, a lot of candles around, a lot of fruits, very bright colors. That's a fun one. Okay, next up we have our family friendly package. This one's a little bit more fun. We have like little sea creature pictures on there, things like that. This is more for people with families, with kids, if they want to bring their kids with them along on the journey, let's just call it. They will have that as an option, and that's a little bit more focused towards kids. There's like a fun pool, playground, all that stuff in the backyard, so we'll do that one. And then we also have the ocean creature one for adults. This one's a little bit more realistic looking, aquarium inside the home, things like that. And then our last option that we have is our nautical option. So this one's a little bit more focused on boats, because some people who like to do the tropical package, they actually really love boating and sailing and things like that. So that one does have a boat dock included and has a lot of boat decor and things like that. Yeah, so what are you guys thinking you like more? The first package, that is our most popular package. It is. It's very neutral, very nice, so you don't want to further customize. Okay, you're good with that one. Okay. So I'm just going to get you guys all signed up for this one, okay? Basically, I'm just going to take your payment now. I'm going to get you guys all set up with a pamphlet of information, but all the other details will be sent to your email once you join the community that we have here at Dream Homes, Dream Vacations. You will be able to fill all your information out and everything like that, okay? Oh no, it's not a problem. You don't have to worry about anyone else getting into your home. That's literally impossible. Yeah, that's impossible. So I'm just going to get everything in here to send over your packet. If you guys don't mind giving me, you either can give me a shared email or either of you can give separate emails. Okay, we can do a shared email. Just give it to me and I'll put it in. Okay. You said T. Okay. 6. Okay, now we also have a closet package and a food package. These do cost an additional $5,000 each, okay? The clothing package, you literally can get any clothing you want. Once again, we can do custom, takes a little bit longer, but we can make photos of you, in these locations. We can make them look really good, really realistic. We have some really great graphic designers on the team. And then we do have the food package, which I 100% recommend. It really adds to the experience. I almost think it's necessary for the experience. So the clothing option, I think it's more up to you based on what you value on vacation. If you value the photos and that type of stuff, then yes. But the food package, I think, is a must, to be honest with you. Everyone who gets it really thinks it adds to the value of the experience, okay? Okay, we'll add in the food package then. Do you have any dietary restrictions? Dairy-free for both of you? Just for you? Okay, I'm gonna put that in there. Do you have any dislikes for food? Anything you don't like? Pork? Okay, pork. Is that for both of you? You guys don't eat pork? Okay, I'll put a note in there. Okay, so that is all in there. Your food stuff is good. Now all I need from you is just your signature right there on that pad. It is going to be a total of $25,000 right now. Yeah, and this timeshare is actually a lifetime timeshare. So this is your first expense for your first year, but next year you're only going to owe $5,000 overall. Now that doesn't include the food package, but out of that $20K, only $5,000 next year. Yeah, so it's a pretty good deal. It's a pretty good deal. Okay, I'm just going to need both of your signatures, so you as well, please. Perfect, thank you. I'm just gonna send all this information over your welcome package, your neighbors, all of that stuff. And then I am gonna need an address for your food to be sent to. Yeah, they send you it to your home. Well, yeah, ma'am, Dream Vacation Homes. Dream does not really exist at the moment. These are virtual vacation homes, virtual timeshare. Yeah, you didn't know that? I'm pretty sure I mentioned that through my sales pitch. No, it's not explicit on our website, but it is in the fine print. It's actually in like 4-point font in like white text on our white background, but it's a slightly different color, so you can technically still see it legally, you know. I don't know why you're so upset. That's why the deal was so good. It's a virtual timeshare, so basically that's why we can customize it however you'd like. Right, so the food comes to your house, so it helps you immerse in the experience. We basically send you like a 3D walkthrough mock-up type of, you know, rendering of your vacation home, of the island, of, you know, the community, wherever you want your home to be. And you live through that experience. Now yours, since it's a beach experience, comes complimentary with our coconut scented spray. And what people do is they just like spray this all around their house or their room that they're having the experience in. Have you ever seen the movie Don't Worry, Darling? It's kind of like that. Like you're just imagining you're virtually in a different life than you are, except for, you don't have the technology for that. So you just kind of imagine. And then the food package actually has real food in it. You have to prepare it, but it comes to your house. So you can pretend like you're eating an acai bowl or something, you know, something like that. It smells like coconut. There you go. And then the beach package also comes with a few shells, just like this one. This is actually from a real beach. So you have this, and you can have this, you know, as a souvenir, kind of pretend that you got it from the beach when we do that part of your virtual timeshare as well. So that's what's going to be the case for this company. Well, I'm not sure why you feel like you were tricked, but like I said, that's why it's so affordable, because of the technology that we're able to do here, you know? Right, so that's why we're able to do that, because the technology. Ma'am, you don't have to get upset about it, okay? There's no need to get upset, okay? That is just this company, okay? You should have done more research. Yeah, our reviews, that's why we're rated 2 stars, you know, because a lot of people like you don't do their research. Unfortunately, it is a binding contract, and, you know, it's never going to be torn down or anything, so it's kind of like a forever type of thing, unfortunately, but you can always do renovations, remodels, all that stuff on your home for a small fee. I don't know why you guys are so upset. You should be a little bit more positive, considering you just got a new vacation home. Okay. Well, I'm very sorry that you're not satisfied, but unfortunately, that's not my problem. You can direct your issues to customer service. I will send you their information in your welcome email, okay? Now you can leave. If you're gonna keep yelling, we can get security. And before you ask, no, the security isn't virtual, so they will escort you